Hello, guys, welcome back to the Data Journey. So, today's topic is variables. So, what is a variable? A variable is nothing but a name or a tag to which the value is assigned. Again, what is a variable? Variable is nothing but a name which is given to a value. Okay, so what does a variable do? The variable stores the data inside it. Okay, and what next? What does the variable stores the data? A variable is nothing but a name which stores a value. So after storing the data, while the program is executed, the variable is referenced and manipulated whenever it wants. Okay, again here, to write a variable, there are some rules to follow. There are some rules to follow. Let's look into the rules first. The first one is letters and underscores only. If you are writing a variable, the variable must have the letters like A, B, C, and the underscore and the numbers only. And it is not supposed to start with numbers. That is our second rule. No numbers first. The variable must not start with the numbers. And no special spaces or symbols like we'll be having a number of symbols, right? Like at the rate or the stomach or the dollar or the and symbol. We are not supposed to start the variable name with these kind of symbols. No spaces at all and no spaces. If you wanna add multiple words like my variable, so here we can use underscore but not space. Okay, and the fourth rule is case sensitivity. Case sensitivity means, for example, I am giving a variable like name. So again, if we type capital N A M E, it is second variable. See here small n and here capital N. So the variables are case sensitive. If you give small one name and capitals one name, they both are different variables in this concept. Okay, and reserved words. Python is having some reserved words, okay? We are not supposed to, we must not use those words as variable names. By the end of the video, you'll get to know what are the reserved words are, okay? Next, as I said, a variable is a name to which the value is assigned, right? So I want my YouTube channel name to be displayed over here. Okay, value is the data journey. So I wanna give a name as channel name. This is my variable name. Okay, sorry, equals to in variables. If we wanna assign some value, we'll be using assignment operator, which is equal to. Okay, here channel name equals to, as we are giving a value of string. So if we are giving a value of string, we should wrap it up in quotations, single quotations or double quotations. Here I am giving double quotations, and the name, the data journey. Here we are using print function. To display the output, we will be using print function. Here we need not to give the value to be printed directly. We can assign, sorry, we can give the variable name here so that it will print. See, channel name. Now we have to run the program. See, the code is executed successfully and the display that we wanted is the data journey here. See, next, we look into different types of assignments here. So basic assignment, just like we have seen the string, right? Next we'll be seeing integer and float. Okay, there are the data types. In upcoming videos you'll be getting to know what are they. I'll be explaining very clearly. Okay, so for example, in this I'm taking only x as a variable name and I'm assigning 25 25 as the value. Okay, again I'm creating another variable y and assigning 65.9. Okay, now I'm going to print them. Print x comma y. Let's see how that works. I'm going to run the program now. See, it has printed side by side. X means 25 and y means 65.9. Next, here we have given x equals to 25, right? And again x equals to 35. Again, I'm going to run print x, only x this time. Let's see how it works. See, here the x is 25 and we have overwritten it. X equals to 35. We have given another value to the variable. So this first variable gets off the storage data storage, and the 35 value which we have given later, it will be stored again. Okay, so this is called dynamic typing. Okay, again we have given different values, right? Here if we are having same value, for example the value is 100, we have to give it to three variables. Then we can type like this: a equal to b equal to c equal to 100. Here a is holding 100, b equal to b is holding 100, c is holding 100. Let's print it and see what the outcome will be: a comma b comma c. See, 100 100 100. The value is same, right? So the system takes this value and assigns multiple labels. Labels are nothing but name, which is variable. Okay, let's see. Here we have seen similar value, multiple labels, right? Let's see multiple labels and multiple values. Here we have to write like this: x comma y comma z equals to one integer, one float, and will give one string data. Let's print this. Print x comma y comma z. Let's run the program. See, 1 comma 1.4 comma data. I mean here the comma will not be printed. So now let's see how to delete a variable. Mm, Here we have given x equals to 35, right? Let's delete x and let's print x to know what the outcome will be. See, error, because the x here which we have assigned is deleted here. Del means delete, and we try to print it, so it is giving error. So now let's see the concept of object reference. For example, we'll create a variable of x and assign a value of 5 to it, and let's create another value, sorry, variable y and assign x to it. Okay, and let's print that x comma y. run the program, and we've got the output here 5 and 5. So x equals to 5, right? And we are assigning x to y, which means y equals to 5. We got the output, right? And we got the logic, right? And let's assign some other value to variable x. X equals to, for example, give some string data, hi, and print x comma y. Let's run the program. See, we got the output. X is changed to hi, but y is not changed. You may get the doubt of why. Why is not changed. See, here if we are assigning a variable to a variable, that doesn't mean it is linked forever, okay? So if we are reassigning a value to a variable, that particular variable value will be changed, not the entire chain of equaling variables, okay? Again, let's look, let's change y variables value also. Let's type hello here, and let's print both x and y, x comma y, and see, hi and hello. Okay, this is how this object reference works over here. Okay,